जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यमुना तीरा बनचारी यमुना तीरा बनचारी यमुना तीरा बनचारी यमुना तीरा बनचारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपीजन जय गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपीजन यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन यमुना तीरा बनचारी यमुना तीरा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद शिल प्रभुपाद जय प्रभु जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद शिल प्रभुपाद जय 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 गुरुदेव गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव। श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। So Vasudeva is the presiding deity of the knowledge. That's what we say. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we'll start reading today verse number 23 of chapter number 8 of Canto 1. So 1.8.23. And chapter titled is Prayers of Queen Kunti. So we are reading prayers of Queen Kunti, verse number 23, and that's there in the board. यथा ऋषि के सखले न देवकी कंसे न रुधाति चिराम सुचार्पिता विमोचिताहं च सहात्मजा विभो त्वयैव नाथेन मुहुर्गण विपद्गणात् यथा ऋषिके सखलेन देवकी कंसेन रुदाति चिराम सुचार्पिता विमोचिताहं च सहात्मजा विभो त्वयैव नाथेन मुहुर्विपद्गणात्. Once more. यथा ऋषिके सखलेन देवकी कंसेन रुधाति चिराम सुचार्पिता विमोचिताहं च सहात्मजा विभो त्वयैव नाथेन मुहुर्विपद्गणात्. Thank you very much. So please recite. यथा ऋषिके सखलेन देवकी कंसेन रुदाति चिराम सुचार्पिता विमोचिताहं च सहात्मजा विभो त्वयैव नाथेन मुहुर्विपद्गणात्. Anybody else, please? यथा ऋषिके सखलेन देवकी कंसेन रुदाति चिराम सुचार्पिता विमोचिताहं च सहात्मजा विभो त्वयैव नाथेन मुहुर्विपद्गणात्. Anybody else, please? यथा ऋषिके सखलेन देवकी कंसेन रुदाति चिराम सुचार्पिता विमोचिताहं च सहात्मजा विभो त्वयैव नाथेन मुहुर्विपद्गणात्. So, Mataji would like to read? Anybody? Okay. So it's from the prayers, so we can read in the prayers form. Like I will complete in the all the 4 lines. यथा ऋषिकेश खलेन देवकी कंसेन रुदाति चिरां सुचार्पिता विमोचिताहं च सहात्मजा विभो त्वयैव नाथेन मुहुर्विपद्गणात् यथा ऋषिकेश खलेन देवकी कंसेन रुदाति चिरं सुचार्पिता विमोचिताहं च सहात्मजा विभो त्वयैव नाथेन मुहुर्विपद्गणात् यथा ऋषिकेश खलेन देवकी कंसेन रुदाति चिरं सुचार्पिता विमोचिताहं च सहात्मजा विभो त्वयैव नाथेन मुहुर्विपद्गणात्. So word to word translation. Yatha, as it were, Rishikesha, the master of the senses, Khalena, by the envious, Devaki, Devaki, the mother of Sri Krishna, Kamsena, by King Kamsa, Rudha, imprisoned, Ati Chiram, for a long time, Sucharpita, distressed, Vimochita, released, Aham cha, also myself, Sahatmaja, along with my children, Vibho, O great one, Toyayava, by your lordship, Nathena, as the protector, Muhu, constantly, Bibatkanat, from a series of danger. And the translation by His Divine Grace Abhay Charna Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O Rishikesha, master of the senses and lord of the lords, you have released your mother Devaki, who was long imprisoned and distressed by the envious King Kamsa, and me and my children from a series of constant dangers. Please repeat. O Rishikesha, master of the senses and the lord of the lords, you have released your mother Devaki, who was long imprisoned and distressed by the envious King Kamsa, and me and my children from a series of constant danger. And purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Charna Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Devaki, the mother of Krishna and sister of King Kamsa, was put into prison along with her husband Vasudeva, because the envious king was afraid of being killed by Devaki's eighth son Krishna. He killed all the sons of Devaki who were born before Krishna. But Krishna escaped the danger of the child slaughter because he was transferred to the house of Nanda Maharaj, Lord Krishna's foster father. Kunti Devi, along with her children, was also saved from a series of dangers. But Kunti Devi was shown far more favor because Lord Krishna did not save the other children of Devaki, whereas he saved the children of Kunti Devi. This was done because Devaki's husband Vasudeva was living, whereas Kunti Devi was a widow, and there was none to help her except Krishna. The conclusion is that Krishna endows more favor to a devotee who is in greater danger. Sometimes he puts his pure devotee in such dangers because in that condition of the helpless, the devotee becomes more attached to the Lord. The more the attachment is there for the Lord, the more success is there for the devotee. Hare Krishna. So we'll start discussion after the prayers of blessings by Srila Prabhupada, Vaishnavas, and previous acharyas, and then we'll start discussion. Om Agyanatimiraghanasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshuru Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manovishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeyaham Sri Gura Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Guran Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatan Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Savadatam Savadutam Parjana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakha Naminstamcha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschat Desatarine Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschat Desatarine Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Tinamine Sri Vrishabhanave Devi Daita Kripabdaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhurujala Premadya Sri Rupanuga Bhaktida Sri Gaura Karuna Sakti Vigrahaye Namastute Namaste Gauravani Sri Murte Dinatarine Rupanuga Virudhapa Siddhanta Dhvanta Harine Namo Gaura Kisoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murte Vipralambha Rasamboda Padambujaye Te Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidananda Namine Gaura Sakti Sarupaya Rupanuaya Varyate Gaura Virbhava Bhumesta Nideshta Sajana Priya Vaishnava Sarva Bhama Sri Jagannathaya Te Namaha Vancha Kalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Padayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gaurati Sanama Panchatatvakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Sarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakti Saktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Sri Radha Kanta Namastute Jayatam Suruto Pangur Mama Mandir Matirgati Mat Sarvam Padam Bhaja Sri Radha Madan Mohanam Divya Vindaranya Kalpa Drumadaha Srimad Ratnagadasi Astanatu Srimad Radhasila Govinda Devo Prestali Visebemano Asmarami Sriman Rasara Sarambi Vansi Vatatateshtita Kashaname Benu Gopinatha Sri Astuna Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Sirade Vrindabaneswari Brisavanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Binda Hare Nama Eva Kevalam Kalau Naste Naste Gatiranyata Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Translation once again. O Rishikesha, master of the senses and lord of the lords, you have released your mother Devaki, who was long imprisoned and distressed by the envious king Kamsa, and me and my children from a series of constant danger. So, here in this verse, as we are reading this series and prayers of Queen Kunti, so here Mother Kunti is addressing Krishna as the Rishikesha, master of the senses. So master of the senses, who is controller of the senses of not only the living beings, the jiva on this earthly planet, but everyone's. So that's what his name is, the Rishikesha. Rishikesha Sevanam Bhaktir Uchyate. So if we have to progress in the devotional service, we have to be doing devotional service to the Krishna, then we can progress in the devotional service, because until and unless we will not have control on the senses, we cannot progress in the devotional service. Because senses are too strong that can attract anytime in the material pool, in the Maya, bondage of the Maya. So that's what Rupa Goswami, we are Rupanuga, right? We are Rupanuga. So Rupa Goswami, in the Nectar of Instruction, is saying that Vacho Begam, Manasa Krodha Begam, Jihiva Begam, Udara Pasta Begam, Etan Began, Yobi Saheta Dhira, Sarvam Apimam Prithvim Sasisyat. So we have to urge our tongue. Tongue we can engage in the two way, either in the material people, what they do, talk the prajalpaj, like unwanted things. But the devotee talks about Krishna Katha, prayers of the Krishna, like Mother Kunti is praying to the Krishna, Namaste Purusam Tadham Iswaram Prakite Param, series of the prayers came on, right? Namo Pankaj Nabhaye, Namo Pankaj Maline, Namo Pankaj Netraye, Namaste Pankaj Angre. So Krishna's all the body parts compared as the lotus flower, because in this earthly planet, the soft thing we can find the lotus flower only. That's what we are comparing. Otherwise, there is nothing to compare Krishna's body parts from this earthly planet. But we can perceive from the senses that lotus is the softer one. That's what we are comparing to the lotus flower. Krishna's Namo Pankaj Nabhaye, the Krishna's navel is like a lotus petal, lotus flower. Namo Pankaj Nabhaye, Namo Pankaj Maline, Namo Pankaj Netraye. So Krishna's eyes are like lotus eye. Namo Pankaj Nabhaye, Namo Pankaj Maline, Namo Pankaj Netraye, Namaste Pankaj Angre. So all the body part of the Krishna is compared as the lotus flower. So meaning here, Vacho Begam. So being devotee, how we can engage our tongue? So we can engage our tongue for that chanting Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So since 16 rounds are mandatory for us to chant, apart from that, whatever additional we can chant, that is good for us to progress in the devotional service. As Prabhupada says, chanting is 99.9%, rest other services can progress in the devotional service. So as much we can chant, there are several way of the methods given for the chanting in absorption, like Sachidananda Swami Maharaj has written the book. If we get chance, you can explore in that. Sambandha Avideya Prayojana, how he has given in very detail. So chanting offenselessly, that's what we like chant 10 offenses in the morning. So that Vacho Begam, then the tongue we can engage in the Krishna Prasadam instead of material people simply they whatever for the taste of the tongue they eat, we offer to the Krishna. Then the Krishna once glance it, taste it, then we eat the prasadam. So whatever the suddhi is there in the purity is there in the prasadam, accordingly our mind will be pure. So ahar sattvam sattva suddhi sattva suddham smriti labdha. So whatever, if we are eating the food which is, if we are eating the prasad which is very, very pure, since it is offered to the Krishna, Krishna glanced, Krishna tasted it, it's having the mercy of Krishna. So ahar sattva means that the purity, ahar sattva suddhi. So when we eat that, our mind become pure. Ahar sattva suddhi sattva suddha smriti labdha. Then our smriti means memory become pure. So otherwise people, those who are, that's what we have, that 4 regulative principle. There is the no meat eating, because if the animal slaughter is there, animals, there is the, what we can say, curse from the animal, and they have, if somebody is eating that, so he is eating the totally sins. So his mind become totally in ignorance, and he will be doing all the nonsense kind of crime, and thinking also from the mind all the nonsense thing. As Krishna says, the thinking, feeling, willing, that we have to purify. Thinking, feeling, willing, we have to purify, and that comes from the purity, comes from the prasadam only. So meaning, like in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, ध्यायतो विषयान पुंसा संगस्ते पुजायते संगात संजायते कामः काम क्रोध विजायते. Right? So if we do not eat a good food, so that contaminate our mind, and from there all kind of material desires comes there, and from there we start dragging by the Maya, and we, finally the situation comes, we fall down. Fall down in the sense, when the mind is thinking about something to get in, and if we are not able to get that, so it become, mind gets anger, and because of the anger, that memory will be lost, and we can fall down. So that's very important. That's what Vacho Begam, Manasa Krodha Begam. So again, mind is coming, Manasa Krodha Begam. From the mind, we have to control that mind, so that we should not have the anger through the mind. So we, whatever the thinking we should have, we can engage in the Krishna service. That's what Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Mana Manabhav Mad Bhakto. So in the mind, you think about me. So if we think about Krishna, like how is the Vigraha of the Krishna? That's what when Sukadeva Goswami was, after getting the birth, he was running out to the forest. So Vyasadeva is telling about the Vigraha of the Krishna, how Krishna looks. Baraha Pidam Natavar Bapu Karnayor Karnikaram, means how Krishna looks very, very attractive. What are the body features of the Krishna? By hearing Sukadeva Goswami return back, by hearing that, because Krishna's name itself is the Sarva Akarsit iti Krishna, all attraction. Krishna meaning all attraction. So Sarva Akarsit iti Krishna. So the senses, that's what Rishikesha word is very, very important. Why Kunti Maharani has addressed here Krishna is the Rishikesha, because the different name at the different places are used. So somewhere you will find Madhusudan, he the killer of the demon Madhu, and somewhere you will find Murari. So Draupadi Maharani address Krishna is the Murari. So Krishna name is the Murari also, because he has killed the demon, Mura demon. So in that way, so here after that, Kunti Maharani is saying that you have released your mother from the long imprisonment by the Kamsa, because he was afraid of his death. So we know that if we try to explore about who is Mother Devaki, so Krishna appeared in this material world. When we say Krishna never takes birth, so he appears, So Krishna appeared in this material world as a son of Mother Devaki and the son of the Vasudev. That was the question also asked, third question in the sixth question, when Sonaka Rishi is asking to the Sutta Goswami. You remember? In the very beginning of the Bhagavatam. Who remembers? Sixth question, Sonaka Rishi, who is representing 88,000 sages in the Naimisaranya, they asked 6 questions. The very first class, I was mentioning those 6 questions. So what are those questions were there? So what are the ultimate and absolute good for the all people in general? That was first question. Second question was, what is the essence of all scriptures? And third question, what we are addressing here, why Krishna appeared in the womb of Devaki as the son of Vasudeva? And the fourth question was, what are the different Purusha avatara of Krishna? Kandodaka Sai Vishnu, Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, Shirodaka Sai Vishnu. And fifth question was, what are the different incarnations of the Krishna? Like Matsya avatara, Varaha avatar, Vaman avatar, and Narsimha avatar, Rama avatar, Balram avatar, Buddha avatar, and Kalki avatar will be happening, right? So these are the 6 questions. So third question was, what is that? Why Krishna appeared in the womb of Devaki as the son of Vasudeva? So here also it is the same question, means in the form of prayer. Kunti Maharani is putting, what is the why means after appearing Krishna in the womb of Mother Devaki as the son of Vasudeva, he delivered Mother Devaki and Vasudeva. So let's take a little deep in that. So in Satya Yuga, this is happening in the Dwapar Yuga, right? The cycle, what we know that Satya Yuga, then Treta Yuga, then Dwapar Yuga, then Kali Yuga. We are in the Kali Yuga, right? So in Satya Yuga, Prishni and Prajapati Sutappa, the Prishni is the, now in Dwapar Yuga, they are Devaki and Vasudeva, right? So Devaki and Vasudeva, they were in the previous life, previous past time, they were in the Treta Yuga, and then they were in the Satya Yuga. So we are starting from Satya Yuga, then Treta Yuga, then Dwapar Yuga. You know, so in Satya Yuga, they were Mother Devaki was Prishni, and Vasudeva was Prajapati Sutapa. From them, Krishna took appear as the Prishni Garva. His name was Prishni Garva. So is that clear? 3 lifetimes we are going to mention. First is the what? Satya Yuga. So Satya Yuga, Prishni was the Devaki in Satya Yuga, and Vasudeva was Sutapa. So from them, Krishna appeared as Prishni Garva. So that was in Satya Yuga. In Treta Yuga, they were Aditi and Kashyap. So Aditi was the Devaki and Kashyap was the Vasudeva. So from them, Vamandev appeared. So Vamandev, we know that, right? So Vamandev who measure all the planets. So that's the Vamandev. And in Dwapar Yuga, this is the Yuga where Devaki, in the form of they appeared in the Devaki and Vasudeva, and from them Krishna appeared. So these are the 3 lifetimes. What happens is Prishni and Sudapa, they did very, very long austerity, approx 12,000 years, 12,000 divine years. They did austerity. On that time in Satya Yuga, it was permitted and it was advisable to do the austerity, you know, like meditation. In this Yuga, Nam Sankirtan chanting is the preferred one, because if we do meditation, we can go for sleep, you know. So on that time, and because in Kali Yuga, that life is very, very short. Manda sumanda matya, manda bhagya hi upadrita, So we are having very short life, very short memory, and top of that we are distressed. So that's not meditation is not advisable. That's what Nam Sankirtan is there. In Satyuga, they were doing meditation. So in meditation, they did 12,000 divine years. So 12,000 years when they did that austerity, that was very, very austere. So they got boon, Lord Vishnu in the form of Krishna. Lord Vishnu granted them, tathastu, tathastu, tathastu. So he granted three times. Like we say, kalau naste, 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 gatiranatha. If we say three times, that means granted. Right? So he told three times, tathastu, tathastu, tathastu. That means three lifetime. What they asked like Sutapa and Prishni, they asked like, we want to son like you. Krishna, we want a son like you. So when Krishna became pleased, he asked, what you want as the boon? So they said like, we want a son like you. So nobody, as Prabhupada always said, nobody equal to Krishna or nobody is greater than Krishna. Everybody is, below the Krishna only, right? So like you means equal to Krishna. Who will take birth? That means Krishna has to take the birth, right? So Krishna appeared in the Satyuga as a Prishnigarbha, in Treta Yuga as the Vamandev, and in Dwapar Yuga as Krishna. So hope these three lifetimes are clear, right? We are on the same page, right? Satyuga as a Prishnigarbha, Treta Yuga as Vamandev, Dwapar Yuga as Krishna. So that is related to Devaki and Vasudeva. And in Dwapar Yuga, after appearing, he released to the Devaki and Vasudeva after killing the Kamsa. So because we know those all past times, that's a long story, we will not mention in this part. Now further, Kunti Maharani is saying that here, like, and me and my children from a series of the constant dangers. So Krishna saved Kunti Maharani and Kunti Maharani's sons Pandavas, Yudhishthira Maharaj, Bhima, Arjuna, Nakul and Sahadeva from a constant dangers. So what are the dangers they were in? Different dangers they fall into, right? So if we start from the beginning, so in the childhood, Duryodhana created like to celebrate a party, and in that party, like in the cake, he put like the poison, or you can say the sweet rice, kheer. In that he put the poison, and he has given to the Bhima, because Bhima likes to eat more and more kheer, more and more sweet rice, or more and more cake, we can say. So he put the poison in that, and he given to Bhima. Bhima ate that, and he became unconscious. Then they pulled him in the river, and he drawn into the, he drawn to the Patal Loka, where the Nagaloka was there. So their the serpents beaten him. So whatever he was already having poison, serpent bitten. So by that he got neutralized, and that Nagaloka was the relation with the Kunti Maharani's father. So that was the the Bhima's father, great grandfather, or we can say grandfather's kind of maternal father relations there. So they welcomed him and they give him the nectar. They give him 10 pots of the nectar. He drank all the 10 pots of the nectar, and one pot of the nectar carries 1,000 of the, like power of the elephant. That's what Bhima become 10,000 power of the elephant. So that become, reverse what they had the plan. Duryodhana had planned to kill kill Bhima, and Bhima become more and more powerful, right? So that was danger number one to Kunti Maharani. They wanted to kill the Duryodhana party wanted to kill Bhima. After that, they decided like, they will give to the throne to the Yudhishthira Maharaj, and there was custom, if you will get the throne. So wherever there is the assembly, so there were assembly for that, the tribe area, and they sent for the, they created the Lakshagra. So that's the Lakshagra incident. You are having idea of the Lakshagra? So that Lakshagra, that house is created for that flammable material. So once somebody put little even point of the fire, so whole house will be burnt out. So when Yudhishthira Maharaj, all 5 brothers and Kunti Maharani went there, and they put the fire in that, but Krishna through Vidura given instruction, the code word, how to escape that. The mice can escape from the hole of the mice hole, so that was the code word. So by that means Krishna saved them. So Krishna saved by his mercy to the Bhima from the poison. Krishna saved from the Lakshagra, from all the 5 Pandavas and Kunti Maharani. Krishna, then further there was the dice game, they arranged dice game, again they wanted to take the revenge, this Duryodhana army, Duryodhana and party. So from there we know that all nonsense happens, right? They are, since it is the custom in the Kshatriyas, like if somebody is inviting for the dice, so they cannot refuse. So they misuse that, and this uncle of the Duryodhana, Sakuni, did all the tricks and hooks and crooks, and he won that the dice game. And the result was that Draupadi Maharani had to, they pulled the Draupadi Maharani with Dusasana by holding her hair, and he was snatching the sari. So they were trying to disrobe. So initially Draupadi Maharani tried to escape, and she asked help from everyone. She asked help to the Bhishma, she asked help to the Drona, to the Dhritarashtra also, to the all of the his whosoever in that assembly, to the Pandavas also, Yudhishthira Maharaj, Bhima, Nakul, Sahadeva, Arjuna. So they all kept their head down. So nobody helped. So finally, she was trying to protect herself also, but she cannot. Lastly, similarly, we do ourselves. Whenever difficulty comes, we try to put our all endeavor. So lastly, we remember Krishna. So similarly, Draupadi Maharani remember Krishna. That Krishna, only you can protect me, and Krishna blessed with the saris, and she got protected. That's what there is the prayers. Draupadi Maharani said the prayer, since prayer is going on, prayers by Queen Kunti. So Draupadi Maharani is also praying there. Agare kurunam ath pandavanam dusasanena hrita bastra kesa Krishna tada krosad ananyanatha Govinda damodara madhaveti Govinda damodara madhaveti Govinda damodara madhaveti He Krishna he Yadava he Sakheti Govinda damodara madhaveti Govinda damodara madhaveti Govinda damodara madhaveti Sri Krishna Vishnu Madhukaitavare Bhaktanukampanu Bhagavan Murare Trayasva mamke savaloke natha Govinda damodara madhaveti Govind Damodar Madhaveti, Govind Damodar Madhaveti, He Krishna He Yadav He Sakheti, Govind Damodar Madhaveti. So if you have mobile, you can pull, there is the, this two devotees are written the songs. One is the Bilva Mangla Thakur, and one is Srimati Radharani herself. You know, she has sung this song. So you can write a song by Srimati Radharani, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti. So we'll sing together. It's very, very melodious. And that is the prayer. Since chapter is the prayer by King Kunti. So we'll all try to take the nectar of this. So you can type this one, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, song by Srimati Radharani. Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, song by Srimati Radharani. You will get KK song, you will get any other. So you just open it. Let me know once you got that. Mataji, you can join with Mataji, so it will be good. We'll sing together. Let me know once you get it. So once you type in the Google, you will get the first link only. Are you getting it? Who all got? You Mataji got? Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, song by Srimati Radharani. If you type in the Google, you will get the first link. You got it, Prabhu? Yeah, good. Mataji? Govinda Damodar Madhaveti. Yeah, in the KK song also you will get, or whatever the first link you are getting, that is fine. You press on that, you will get that. So we'll sing this. It will be keep on repeating. So you got it? Yeah, let's sing that. Govinda Damo, loudly please. Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, He Krishna He Yadav He Sakheti, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, He Krishna He Yadav He Sakheti, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti. With the mic, can you tell translation of this, Prabhuji? Or we have to sing another line, then we will tell the translation. Let's do that. Dari mathani dadhin me kisi ne tabe dhyanayo dahi chor kahi gada gada kanta pukarti hai Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti. Please read the translation. When going to churn the milk, yeah, I think, thank you, Prabhuji. I think mic is not working, that one. Anyway, let's sing further. He Krishna He Yadav He Sakheti, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, He Krishna He Yadav He Sakheti, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, Mata Yasoda हरि को जगावे, जागो उठो मोहन नैन खोलो, द्वारे खड़े ग्वाला बुला रहे हैं, गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति, गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति, गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति. Can you read the translation, please? In awakening Sri Hari, with mic, Prabhu, so that online people. Yeah, yeah, please. Yeah, thank you very much, Prabhuji. So, and since prayers going on, so that's what I wanted to. And prayer by same Govinda Damodar Madhavati by, you can say, Bilva Mangala Thakur. KK song will come. Yeah, Govinda Damodar Madhavati by Bilva Mangala Thakur. It's two paragraph. It will be long, but we'll do first two. Yeah, so that, like Prabhupada says, how to remember Krishna 24/7, these prayers, so it keeps in the mind, always will be taking prasadam, then we can also remember Govinda, Damodar, Madhava. That is the intention to, repeat again and again. So this you will get Agare Kuruna. Are you getting that? You got it? Yeah. So let's sing this one. You got it, Prabhuji? Agare Kuruna. You got it? Govinda Damodar Madhavati by Bilva Mangala Thakur. Okay. You can join them. Okay, let's sing loudly. Agare kurunam ath pandavanam dusasanena hirita vastra kesa Krishna tadakrosad ananyanatha Govind damodar madhaveti. Can you read, please, translation? This is the first verse. At the last, you will get translation. Yeah, thank you very much, Mataji. Then next, you can read the translation first, then we'll sing the second. Second also you can read the translation, and then we can read the verse. Yeah, thank you very much, Mataji, for reading. So let's sing that one second. Sri Krishna Vishnu Madhukaitavare Bhaktanukampanu Bhagavan Murare Trayaswamam ke Savaloke Natha Govind Damodar Madhaveti Govind Damodar Madhaveti Govind Damodar Madhaveti He Krishna He Yadava He Saketi Govind Damodar Madhaveti Govind Damodar Madhaveti Govind Damodar Madhaveti. So Krishna is the only protector who can protect everyone, all of the devotees, and anybody and everybody. So that's what in that, like Bhagavatam again, it tells the verse, Samasritaye padapalva palvam mahat padam punya yaso murare bhavam buddhirvatsa padam param padam 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 yada bipadam na tesam. Padam padam means every step we have danger. So since Krishna is protecting, that's what we are safe. Otherwise, if you can hear so many news, so much problems are happening. People are facing that. So since Krishna is protecting, that's what we are in good shape. And we feel whenever we go to whenever we are in the trouble and when we come out, then we feel like Krishna protected us. But Krishna is protecting every moment, every step, because every step we have danger. That's what we should have. That's what Gita, people say Gita. So Gita, gratitude in the attitude. We should have always thankful to Krishna. Gratitude, G for gratitude, I for in, T for the attitude. So we should have gratitude in attitude. Our attitude should be to thank to Krishna always that you are protecting. Padam padam yad vipadam natesam. From every steps, dangers are there, you are protecting Krishna. That's what we are in good shape and we are in your shelter. Samasritaye padpalva pallam. Samasrita means asrita. If we have to take the shelter, we have to take shelter to Krishna. Asray. Asray means Bhakti Vinod Thakur also sing the song, to take the shelter of the Krishna. So we have to take the shelter of the Krishna, then Krishna gives the protections. It's not like only we will take the shelter, then only he will protect. He protects everyone, but he showers more mercy to those who take his shelter. We can consider like our children. So the one children who is always asking, take the water, take this, serving kind of. So we always, give more affection as compared to the other, there is no differentiation because Krishna says, Sama sarvesu bhutesu madbhakti labde param. All are equal for me. But those who take my shelter, those who come to me, they become my friend. So one who become friend, he gives a special mercy to them. So that's what Hiranyakasipu is asking Krishna, you are protecting to the demigods, you are giving favor to the demigod, but you say like you are equal to everyone. So why you are not protecting us? Because demons are always envious to Krishna. They want to kill Krishna. So how they will get mercy of Krishna? So, but demigods always take shelter of the Krishna. They pray to the Krishna. That's what there is the prayer in the end of the Bhagavatam, that is in the 10th canto, prayers by demigod. So there are very, very different, good verses are there that we should learn how the demigods pray to the Krishna. And so different prayers helps us to remember more and more Krishna. Like today we practice, so keep singing so that, our mind should be engaged in the Krishna service. And that way, very good way to engage our mind in the Krishna service. Because every problems happens through the mind. That's what Arjuna is saying in the Bhagavad Gita. I can control the wind, but I cannot control the mind. Because Arjuna is the very, very powerful. He can control the wind. But mind is so flickering, he cannot control. We cannot control. Sometimes we are here, suddenly we are at the different place, different thinking. So every problems, every good things happens through the mind only. When we engage in Krishna service, automatic it will be sataguna. Satvat sanjayate jnanam. Satvat sanjayate jnanam. Rajasa lobha evcha. So when we are in the mood of goodness, so we get the knowledge about Krishna. And when we are in the passion, we'll be greedy, to acquire more and more and more. So that's what we have to be in we have to in the prayer mood, so that we will be always in Sattva-guna and we will be closer to Krishna. So we'll end the session for today. So in this one, two talks were there to release the Mother Kunti from the Krishna, means from the Kamsa. Kamsa had imprisoned them to the Devaki and Vasudev, and Krishna protected a series of dangers to the Kunti Maharani and her sons. So Krishna protected them also, as well. So further verses, similar context will be coming, how Krishna is protecting to the Pandavas and other devotees. So still prayers are continuing. So we'll end the session for today here. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shila Prabhupada ki jai, Samayata Bhakta Vrind ki jai. Hare Krishna. So if you have any comment or question, so we can take some time. Yeah, Mataji. Take the mic if it is working. I think battery is not there in that. Because online people, online devotees will be hearing that. Yeah. Yeah, I will repeat the question, Mataji. Right. Right. Right.